Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Let's begin. A poor single mom took in a homeless boy, but soon he returned as a millionaire. It was a cold winter night. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows of the old house. Inside, a young mother named Maria Perez sat huddled on the floor with her 4-year-old daughter, Lily. Their small apartment was freezing cold. Maria wrapped her daughter in a blanket, trying to shield her from the biting wind that seeped through the cracks in the walls. "Mommy, I'm scared," Lily whispered, burying her face in her mother's shoulder. "Will we be warm tomorrow?" Maria forced a smile and caressed her daughter's hair. "Of course, sweetheart. We're going to be warm tomorrow." But as Maria looked out the window at the gray, stormy sky, she knew it was unlikely. They'd have enough money to buy coal for their stove and keep their apartment habitable. Just then, a knock on the door startled her. Who could it be at this hour? When she opened the door, she was met with a gaunt, shivering figure. It was a young boy, no older than 10, with dirt-streaked cheeks and clothes that hung in rags on his thin frame. "Please, ma'am, may I come in?" "I'm so cold," he asked, his voice hoarse and small. Maria's heart melted at the sight of the child. She couldn't bear the thought of him spending the night in the cold. Without hesitation, she ushered him inside. "Here, warm yourself by the fire," she said, handing him a blanket. As the boy huddled near the stove, Maria couldn't help but notice his gentle eyes and the sadness that lingered in them. She offered him some soup, which he ate with ravenous hunger. "My name is Daniel," he said quietly, "and I haven't had anything to eat in 2 days." Maria felt a surge of protectiveness toward the boy. She didn't know where he'd come from, or why he was alone, but she couldn't bear the thought of him going back out into the cold. "You can stay here as long as you like," she told him, her voice firm. "And tomorrow, we'll figure out what to do." Daniel's eyes filled with gratitude as he whispered, "Thank you, Maria." Over the next few days, Daniel helped Maria with chores around the house, and with Lily, they made a wonderful team. Maria's daughter took to Daniel immediately, and soon they were inseparable. Meanwhile, Maria could unshake off the nagging feeling that she should find out more about Daniel and try to locate his parents or guardians. But despite her efforts, there was no sign of any relatives willing to take him in. One evening, as they sat together in the flickering lamplight, Daniel confided in Maria. "I may be 10 years old, but I know I can take care of you and Lily. I won't be a burden," he promised, his eyes shining with determination. "I want to work and earn money so I can contribute to the household." Touched by his maturity, Maria hugged him. "You're already contributing by being a loving member of our family. But if you really want to work, I suppose you could sweep the floors and empty the trash cans at my workplace. It's not much, but it's honest work." Daniel's eyes widened with excitement. "Thank you, Maria. You won't regret this." For the next few months, Daniel did his best at the cleaning company, impressing everyone with his diligence and eagerness to please. He saved every penny he earned, dreaming of one day becoming a successful businessman and taking care of his surrogate parents. Years flew by, marked by Daniel's dedication and hard work. He excelled in school, graduating top of his class, and went on to study business and finance. Through it all, he never forgot the values of kindness and generosity that Maria had instilled in him. As Daniel's career took off, he began investing his money, taking calculated risks and diversifying his portfolio. Slowly, but surely, he built an impressive fortune. However, he never allowed his wealth to corrupt him. He remained humble and generous, often donating to charities and helping those in need. Then one day, Daniel decided to surprise Maria and Lily. He bought them a beautiful house in a safe neighborhood, complete with modern conveniences they'd never had before. Overjoyed, Maria and Lily moved into the house, marveling at the luxurious surroundings, but it was Daniel's presence that meant the most to them. As time went on, Daniel's fame and fortune grew, but he never forgot his roots. In fact, he often spoke at schools and community events, sharing his story and inspiring others to follow their dreams. One day, an interviewer asked Daniel, "What was the turning point in your life?" Daniel didn't hesitate. "It was when a kind woman named Maria Perez took a chance on me, when I was just a homeless kid. She gave me food, shelter, and most importantly, belief in myself. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here today." The interviewer was moved by Daniel's story and asked, "How can we contact her?" Daniel's eyes twinkled. "She doesn't need anything from me now. I like to think that I've been able to give her the life she deserves." As the interview ended, Daniel looked out at the sprawling city around him, knowing that his journey from homelessness to success was an example that anything was possible with hard work and determination. So friends, sometimes the poorest hearts hold the richest love, and one act of kindness can change a life forever.